What's good, GNN fam? It's your boy DJ Gleam, and I've got a story that's gonna blow your mind. You know how TikTok's been taking over the world for the past 5 years? Well, it just dropped some news that's gonna make you wanna throw your phone out the window. According to sources, TikTok is saying they're gonna go dark in the US if the government doesn't step up and intervene. That's right, folks. The app that's been dominating your For You page is threatening to shut down altogether. Can you believe it? The thought of a world without Duet, Reaction, or Renegade is just, holy shit. Now, I know what you're thinking, DJ Gleam, how did this happen? Well, let me tell you, it's because the government has been taking TikTok for granted for far too long. They think they can just sit back and watch as a private company controls the minds of an entire generation. Newsflash, that's not how it works. That's some straight bullshit, if you ask me. The government needs to wake up and take notice. What's next? Are they gonna tell Netflix what to do with their shows? Or maybe YouTube is gonna get shut down because they can't handle the algorithm? You know who's really laughing all the way to the bank right now? Elon Musk, that's who. He's got his own app, Twitter, and it's doing just fine without any government interference. Meanwhile, TikTok's trying to survive like a refugee in a war zone. This is what I call absolute fucking wild. 1 minute you're watching a cute puppy video on TikTok, the next you're living in a dystopian nightmare where the app of your dreams has turned into a totalitarian regime. The thought alone gives me chills. Now, I know some of you are gonna say, DJ Gleam, what about free speech? Well, let me tell you, if anyone's got an issue with TikTok censoring certain types of content, it's the government that needs to step up and address those concerns. They're always talking about protecting national security, but when it comes down to it, they can't even handle a social media app. Wait until you hear this shit. Allegedly, the government has been in talks with TikTok behind closed doors. That means they've already made their decision. They're gonna let TikTok continue operating as is, because who cares about protecting user data or promoting diversity on the platform? No fucking way. Now, I'm not here to take sides, but what's clear is that this government needs to get its priorities straight. They need to start focusing on issues that matter, like climate change and economic inequality, instead of getting worked up over a social media app. So, GNN fam, the question is, do you think TikTok should be allowed to continue operating as is? Or do you agree with the government's stance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't even get me started on what this means for our future. We'll be discussing that live on air tonight. And finally, I gotta ask, who's gonna be the real winner here? The government, TikTok, or us, the users? Or will it just be another example of how corporations are taking advantage of governments and screwing over the people? That's the question, folks. What do you think?